So I'll probably pull the hard drive itself and put it into a known good tower. What tower am I going to use for that? And of course the answer is the Dell XPS right here, and I don't actually really know if this works at all, and I can't remember where I got it from. But I'm going to try to see if it'll even boot, because I feel like it might be a pretty worthy candidate. That's a little video card in there too. That's cool. And this is probably the newest one I've got, I would say, because, well, you can tell it's the newest right off the bat. Not only does it have a Windows 8 logo on there, but there's no ports for these old archaic PS2 connectors. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Ew. Look at all that. Oh, ugh, that's disgusting. You got a hard drive in it, though. Where did this come from? And why? Hello, I'm a snake. I wonder what card that is. That is not a very powerful one, that's for sure. It's got USB 3.0 and allegedly has a Intel i5, but oh, it's got Wi-Fi too? Dude, this would actually be perfect for what I need to do. I need a good dedicated tower up here that I can run and download stuff and, you know, burn discs. And does it have a, it should. It do. It do. It's covered in cobwebs, but it do. How much RAM does it have? I'm gonna assume that the other one is the exact same. Shoop. It's DDR3, 4 gig. So this is running 8 gigs. Hey, this might not be so bad. And I had my shop vac up here because I was cleaning up all of the garbage on this floor. This whole area was just filled with trash and gross stuff. This is kind of like a makeshift room. I had my friend, who's like almost 7 foot tall, help me route that extension cord. Absolute G that man is. And I had to run these lights, and they run to that. Now, luckily, the electrical in here is already ran, but Ethernet is not, and I'm actually going to do that. So I'm probably not supposed to do this, and if my landlord ever sees this, he's gonna be super pissed. But pulling this up and going into in there, that little corner, down through a 2x4, straight down through the wall, and then out to an actual like outlet, like a box outlet thing, and it'll have a Ethernet attachment there that'll go straight to the router downstairs. And then I had planned on routing it all the way back through here, and then just cutting a hole through here and putting the plate there. And I've got like little 2 foot long cords that can come out from both up here and down there. So it definitely should have an i5, but it's either a 4460 or a 4570, I think, maybe something like that. I don't know. Let's give her some power and see what we got. You think I should perhaps run the video through the actual card and not the motherboard? Well, I was looking in this box because I saw these little DVI things sticking out and thinking, oh, that might do it, but no. But I found these, and I forgot I had these. Old gigabyte ribbon cables. These were like super cool back in the day, and I guess they're pretty neat now still. I think that's kind of cool, because these are like cool name brand version of your modern day like sleeved and extension companies like Asia Horse and Cable Mod. No, you just straight up had the company that made the motherboard. Guess what? You get cool ribbon cables too, and you're gonna like them. You're gonna shut up and you're gonna put them in your computer. Thought I had an adapter. Turns out I have a whole cable, so that'll do. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Because what's that? What's that right there? It's a freaking HDMI port. Go figure. don't even need to worry about that. Maybe I should turn the monitor on, and then I'll get some picture. Oh. Okay, I changed the source, but it's not. What the f? Ah, roadblock. I forgot. It'd be funny if it just logged me in. It's like, oh, okay, it's okay. We'll let you slide just this once. Now what? What do I do now? Pin. So you're saying there was a chance with that one? Well, I found this, so we're gonna see what's on it and what it does. Uh-oh. So I found one of these. Well, I found one of these. Damn it. Why is it that the most reliable PCs here are from the year that I was born?
They don't make them like they used to.
Alright, we'll spin up this old Western Digital and see what we got. Man, I'm just gonna keep trying these drives. I mean, one of them's gotta work, right? Toshiba. Seagate. Moshkin. This freaking thing came out of that behemoth of an Antec over there, and I wonder how much freaking storage did this homie need? So I plugged the bottom one in first. There, I know we have 3 to choose from, but I plugged the bottom one in because that was actually what was plugged into that thing. So we'll give her a go. Número 2. Man, really thought we had this one, you know? Número 3. Well, dude, I'm like straight up out of ideas now. Like, I don't think I've got anything in those. Well, but what I think I do have, and I probably should have started with, so I could have avoided all of this entirely, is a USB for Windows 10 fresh installation. Why didn't I just do that? Why didn't I start with that in the first place? Okay, well, it's the next day. This contains Windows 10. But I hardwired Ethernet downstairs. So now I've got this coming out of there. Also, yesterday, I went down to a city about 2 hours south, and I picked up this whole thing. Look at that. It's from like 2002. Old Alienware. Back when Alienware was still Alienware, before Dell bought them. Also got my hands on a power supply, 700 watt. Looks kind of rough. Might take it apart, clean it up. I don't even know if it works. And I got this old motherboard in here. It's one of these bad boys. It's an Intel socket with a Core i5 in it, like an early one. So I don't even know how that's going to perform. But I thought that might be cool for a future retro gaming build. So without further ado, I guess I'll start doing the thing. Gosh, this thing is so gross. Definitely gonna make a future video on just completely disassembling and cleaning and repasting and all that on this thing. I forgot to put the... Well, it only took like frickin' 10 minutes and rearranging the boot in the BIOS, but we finally figured it out. Wait a minute, what? What do you mean? Well, this is interesting. So it doesn't detect the USB, but how did I get to this screen in the first place if it doesn't detect the This... Yeah. How come the USB only goes in one way? Yeah, there we go. Phew. What? Are you gonna jump? You look like you're gonna jump. No? Ooh, scary. One day I'll have a cool cowboy lever gun. This is going well. I only had to change this because I guess I broke this somehow. It refused to format, and then it just said Windows couldn't format it, and then it just disappeared off my thing. So I had to use another one. Get your grill marks, bud. Okay. New stick. Insert. I have a problem. It's not turning on correctly. Nah, no, that ain't right. Okay, so did a hard reset, pulled the CMOS battery, also disconnected this so when I do the Windows setup it doesn't immediately download all the Microsoft spyware that it wants. Okay, I turned it on and it turned on and it turned off. Okay, that was weird. So disconnected the SATA data cable from the hard drive and she booted like she was supposed to. Put that back in. Finally! That took way too long. What do I want to do? There's so many options that I'm not going to pay for. I'm going to feel like a professional, so I'm going to do that because I am a professional. What does the N stand for? Don't answer that. Oh, it doesn't. It can't run. What? Wait a minute. Wait. Seriously? No way. Why not? It won't even say why. It just says visit this website that you have to manually type in on something else. What? Oh, wait a minute, hold up. So we'll do 64-bit. Yeah, there we go. Install now. So Windows 11 is just too cool to run on something this old and slow. But apparently Windows 10 doesn't have a problem with it. So we're gonna put Windows 10 Pro on this, and maybe. Hey, that's cool. I accept the terms. Didn't read a single one, but we're gonna. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do custom. As a matter of fact, why don't we just delete all of these partitions? Boom. So now I got this. It's already formatted. We'll do new. We'll do the whole cache size. Click OK. It automatically does that. But we can do this and select our 931. This is a terabyte drive in it? Cool. And we'll just friggin' let her rip.
Okay, let's start with region. Is this right?
I'm gonna show you a little something, and you might already have seen this, you might already know this, but I'm gonna show you a way to keep the spyware off of your computer that Microsoft wants to give you. So we're gonna go to Ukraine, first of all, so we get the most amount of support possible. Just a moment. US, that's correct. No, we don't wanna do that. So I unplugged this for a reason, so I don't have Wi-Fi, and I'm leaving Ethernet unattached for now because it's going to tell you to do this, and if it was Wi-Fi it would have just automatically tried to get me to connect to the thing, or if I had plugged it in it would have immediately skipped this step. So I have the option to click I don't have internet, which is a lie, but they don't need to know that because it wants to make you a Microsoft account or have you log into one or whatever. It says unlock the best Windows 10 features like having them backdoor your operating system. So not like they aren't gonna do it or anything anyway. I don't need to make. I don't wanna. Oh, numpad's not on. Here we go. The funny number. Oh my gosh, dude. Why is it still... Okay, so I gave it all false information and it'll be really funny. So, privacy settings, here's what you want to do. You want to click no, and you want to click no, and no, and no, and no, and no. Just tell them to get bent entirely. And you don't want that either. Cortana sucks, by the way. It's trash. It's terrible. Never once has it been used. Hello. That gives me a bad vibe. I don't know. Yay! Here we go. Yay! Now all we have to do is insert. Some of you are still unfamiliar with how to do that. Boom. The light came on, which means that my wiring is correct and I didn't mess anything up. Okay, so now that it's hooked up to the intranet, it should now start downloading Windows updates and drivers and anything else that this thing may need in order to function optimally. Oh gosh, everything is so slow. Oh geez. Oh no. Oof. How am I... Now what we got going on here? What is all this and why did it all peak? I don't know what that's all about, but I do know. Oh, I only have, oh, I should put a second one in. See, that's what I was talking about too, is getting your Windows Update set up, because once you hook the internet up to it, it'll do all that. Apparently, this has a Radeon HD 7500. Just did a whole bunch of flashy things. It didn't even install the drivers for the graphics card. Now we're running in the correct resolution, and it's already a whole lot smoother. I like that. Very nice, very cool. You think if I slapped a newer i5, maybe like a 1060 or something in this thing, it might actually be pretty decent. Maybe 1070. 1070s are only like $100 on eBay nowadays. I mean, they've probably been mined real bad by all the crypto bros, but still, not a terrible deal. Honestly, what I probably should have done was grab one of the SSDs that I found, slapped it in here and formatted that, just put the OS on that, and just use this as your average, generic, everyday storage device. But, you know, hindsight is always 20/20. I restarted it and it's still asking me questions. I don't want you to remind me in 3 days either, but okay. We're done. Or we should be. We should be done. I don't think that there's anything else left for updates right now. Yep, up to date. Hell yeah. Now, let me check one thing. Now that that's handled, we're gonna frickin' overclock this little fella real quick. That's gonna be frickin' hilarious. Well, here's the thing. We're gonna do 8:30, but we're gonna leave that at 6:50. It's probably not gonna do anything. There you go. Software is handled in this thing, and this is one step closer to being a useful computer for me to actually utilize in repair of other machines. So, fantastic. I think next there will be a video on this of full disassembly and cleaning, because this is freaking gross. Might add another fan too. Might add a fan to the front there, because there's, you know, definitely a spot for it. But the problem is, well, no, actually that's a pass-through. Yeah, okay, yeah. So front end airflow would actually be pretty decent. So yeah, I can add a fan there on the front. Oh, I can put that Wi-Fi card back in. That was a really fast load time, actually. It was probably only 30 seconds or so. Oh yeah, yeah. Wi-Fi card just freaking checked right in. Sick. Okay, so this is definitely, for now, complete. I'll probably make a video of cleaning this awful computer. Just completely disgusting, caked of dirt and dust and skin cells. This is terrible. This is just terrible. It's awful. I'll definitely make a video on this, just cleaning it. And even there's like things on it and smudges and just, it's kind of sticky actually, and that doesn't give me good vibes. That will be handled in the future. If you cared to watch it and you made it this far, thank you for watching this video. And like I've said before, there will be more to come. I don't know what and I don't know when, but there will be nonetheless. So, I guess we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for your support.